Okay.
Output challenge. Output tab.
All right.
Minimize this.
Is everybody ready? Anybody have any last minute items they need to take care of before we start?
No.
Not that I know of.
Just opening my character sheet.
Storm, go ahead and look at the stream now and see what I was talking about. Also, you're not connected,
Oh,
Desmond.
Did it not select my character?
There, now
yeah,
you're connected.
that's
I
what my
just didn't
tiefling's
select the
gonna look
character.
like after I'm all said and done.
Yeah, this is the art I had for you, so it's what I used because I wanted to do this. So, sorry. Is what it is. All right. Whose turn is it for a recap?
I don't
did
even.
it last
I'm the
time.
guy who was asleep the whole time.
Half the time.
Yeah, I don't remember anything except getting knocked out. So
You got knocked out good too. Random rogue fucking crits.
Well, it's confirmed. Talon can one-shot our mage.
All right. Somebody has to take it.
It's Luna.
Okay. Let's see here. Did the battle that was the stream before?
Yep.
We did the post-battle cleanup, so to speak, dealing with the wounded, dealing with stuff. Skylar's like, we were summoned to the commander's tent by the general lady.
yep.
Freaking crazy man, throwing fireballs, trying to heal everybody. Walked to the far edge of the camp, turned around and used the decanter of endless water and shot himself towards the middle. We Luna gave a life lesson to the stupid ass noble child. Returned to the went to the tent. Desmond started acting like Desmond. Talon got super angry, threw a can of food at the back of Desmond's head, knocked said Desmond out. We yelled at the third man in charge of of Azarath. Then proceeded to meet Blackthorn, who then thus invited us to a after party, so to speak. And I think that's pretty much where we left off. I'm pretty sure I'm missing a lot, but that's where I'm going with.
Works for me.
Gen
What?
General recap.
Yep. Good enough. Anybody have anything to add?
It's like 90% of the rampage.
Yeah. Well, the
And you
rampage was 90% of the session, so. All right. Currently, Talon, you are flying up in the air looking for Desmond. Desmond, you are window shopping. Luna, you and James, aka the Blackthorn, are making your way back towards his side of the camp, which is the war side, the side where most of the soldiers and troops are.
Yes. All right, 1 second.
Desmond, what are you doing?
Looking for a place to go sleep because my head hurts.
As you wander about, there are various tents. People are still moving around. There's lots of places you could sleep. No place looks particularly comfortable. Talon, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Sure. That.
That's
That's
nature. What's your perception?
+4, so it'd be 17.
Okay. You spot Desmond walking around, looking lost.
Okay. I fly down to him. And I'm like, hey, Desmond, do you want to go to take a rest?
Grr.
Follow me. I'll lead you towards Blackthorn's side and see if we can find you a place to sleep.
Key. By the way, do you know who the fuck hit me in that tent?
Yeah, you know, the person who is in charge who's kind of whiny?
No, I don't remember anything.
Well, he's the guy at the head of the tent, the High Lord guy. Don't remember his name. He's not important. I think he
No way, he
signaled.
hit me in the back of the fucking head when I was yelling at him.
Oh no, he signaled to a guard to hit you in the back of the head. He threw something at you.
I burned down his tent later.
I'll burn down his 10 later. Jesus.
Fuck. Why can't you just take responsibility for your actions?
Because it wasn't me.
Uh-huh. You guys making your way back towards the commander's tent to try and catch James and Luna?
Yep.
Hmm.
I know the
Oh, my
general
word.
direction they were walking.
He said he was going to take me to sleep.
He is? Alright. Luna, what are you doing?
Like I said, I'm with James. I think we're heading.
Did you
We're
want to
waiting for-
have any conversation with him?
That depends on James. Because I don't remember what we were talking about. Because we were invited to go back for drinks. So I thought that's what we were going. And then Talon went to go find our fire flinging asshole.
So, Luna,
Mm-hmm.
what say
Yeah.
you to a sparring match later?
I'd say it sounds like fun. I haven't had one of those since I was in the academy.
Really? That's kind of odd.
I'm talking the academy when I was trained as a monk 80+ years ago.
Really? You have not sparred for the last 80 years?
Oh, no, since the 80 years, it's been practical combat.
Well, I spar every day to keep my skills up and to help train my men. I'm surprised
Yes.
you haven't done similar.
I've done, I guess, like I said, I oversee training, but me to physically spar, I haven't done it in a while. Sounds like fun. Good way to keep limber, though.
Tis in fact a good way to stay in shape.
But my fire flinging Desmond, I don't need to keep in shape. He keeps me on my toes all the time. Oh, he'll kill me.
I'm surprised he hasn't burnt your toes off.
Don't give him ideas.
I feel like that young, small man does not need my help in constructing ways of causing pain and misery.
No, but anything that could spark his imagination, and that would be terrifying.
That's funny, you said Spock.
No pun intended.
At this point, Talon and Desmond, you see James and Luna walking side by side, James smiling in his shiny jet black armor. Talon, you actually have your true sight active right now, so you see as if it's daylight for up to 60 feet. And let's go ahead and go through the specifics of that just so we don't have any issues later. This doesn't allow you to see through walls or anything like that, so you can still be snuck up on, but any kind of invisibility or illusion magic you're going to see through, and you'll see creatures' true forms. Also, they'll have an aura, and you will get a general sense of their alignment, as well as just well, you'll see. As you approach the Blackthorn, his aura stands out to you as a black shadow with a silver lining. He appears to be good with, or to have good intentions at the very least. When you look at Luna, you see a bright white light all around them, and Desmond's outline is fittingly that of a cloak of flame with black licks inside the fire. The same with Luna's. Around the edges, you see shadows starting to encroach on his aura as well. Her aura, Lord. It's live.
Take note.
As you approach the Blackthorn, Hunter, you're really quiet.
I am.
Not now.
There you go.
As you approach, the Blackthorn says, "Ah, yes, you're back. It's nice to have you here. Now, come along. We have far to travel, and the party is raging on without us."
Yes. Can I get a private tent for my fire flinging friend here? He
I
seems to have a headache for some reason.
That's quite a number you did on him. That was quite impressive. Great throw. Great throw.
I mean, he did on him. I thought he said some random guard did.
Yes, that's what happened.
Yep.
Mm,
Totally, that's what happened.
You can roll insight if you want to. Yeah, complete and utter bullshit. Oh, that's not you. It's not you who's doing the deceiving, though, unfortunately. It's,
No. I mean, I was, but
yeah,
Yeah, he initiated that, trying to cover his ass.
so the Blackthorn is obviously lying to you.
okay.
It's very unfortunate that that god decided to attack you in the way that he did. Strange, he had no provocation from anyone in the tent. I'm not sure exactly what happened.
Oh no, he was being pretty provocative with his dance on the damn table.
Not dancing. I just wanted to sit. Actually, let me rephrase. I wanted to stand.
God damn it.
Well, unfortunately, your desire to stand left you lying on the floor.
It'd be
Yeah, that's
looking like a
very
fool
true.
at the end.
Think.
I do not believe we've been formally introduced while you were conscious and coherent. My name is James.
Hello, James.
Folks around here call me the Blackthorn. I'm the head general of this army.
Is it fire? Does your name catch on fire? It sounds like it catches on fire.
Shh.
Does my name is not a tangible object, small man.
I think I could burn it.
I suppose if we were to write it down, you could burn the parchment it
Nah,
was
I
written
could
on.
burn it.
Perhaps you would like to spar.
Depends. How close are we getting?
How close are we getting?
'Cause my head hurts. I don't want to be get hit anytime soon.
Standard
Also, I can
10-foot
put you-
circle.
Oh shit, you're so screwed.
fuck a lot
You
of
said
shit.
we're within a 10-foot circle?
Within we start at the opposite edges of a 10-foot circle, then you cannot exit the circle or else you lose.
Hell no. That means I'm gonna get punched in the face. My head hurts.
Well, it's kind of the point, isn't it?
I blow shit up. I don't get hit.
No, you know I watched you
As long
get
as
your
I
ass
get
kicked
burned,
all day
I get
today.
burned. I could burn all the time. I could burn down this whole entire camp if you wanted me to. Please tell me to burn this whole entire camp down.
I
No.
think that would be a bad idea.
Sad. Okay, anyways, bedtime?
Food first, then bed, of course. And you can stick around to watch a match between Luna and I. Should be quite interesting.
It'd be fun. I haven't
Nah,
had one of
that
these in a
sounds
while.
better.
Well, to each his
I'll be
own.
hungry in the morning.
And at this point, you step out of. You're still in the war camp, but there's a definite line. And when you step into his section of the camp, things become far more organized. Tents are in straighter lines. Everybody's moving with a purpose. All the soldiers are in uniform. None of them are dressed in civilian clothing. The family, like I said, everything is just very neat and tidy, and well put together.
You can definitely see who's better trained.
And yeah, that's exactly what it is. He makes, as you make your way further deeper into the camp, you approach his personal command tent, and a feast has been laid out on wooden tables outside with every kind of meat and vegetable you can possibly imagine. Apparently no expense was spared. People are there making merry. The soldiers. Something you notice is the common foot soldier is dining with the higher ups, the officers, and that strikes you as odd, Luna.
Interesting. Well, that's unusual. Most of the time, officers in your standard lines don't usually feast together.
I find that it helps to keep the men close together and helps the officers to care about their men more.
I can see where that would be a benefit. Fascinating.
Now, please help yourselves. Sit down, have something to eat. I'll be back soon. I have some business to attend to.
Okay.
And I am looking for some food and/or alcohol.
Yes, I am going to go find something to eat as well.
I
There-
do the same thing as the last banquet. I grab a plate and put as much food on it as possible.
And I'm gonna pretend Desmond doesn't exist.
Hold on, give me just a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing things. In the dark, dark.
You got a wiggly.
Oh, that's what you're doing.
There's a bird at the feast.
Need more wiggly.
What'd you just say to me? Oh, God. Okay. You hear
Oh, the
people
damn
talking, eating around you as you sit down at the table. Desmond stands along the bench, grabs the biggest plate he can find, and starts piling food on. As the soldiers around him look at him, confused and perplexed, but give him ample room as they are 100% and completely aware of who saved their asses on the battlefield. You appear to be next to the cavalry who you helped push through. Desmond,
Yes. I just got my food.
care to
As much as I
elaborate?
can.
This might be interesting.
Okay, I grab as much food as I can possibly put on the plate. I don't care if it falls off. I'm gonna keep piling food. I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna eat like, a regular portion worth of food off of it. Pile more food on it, then walk away and take a nap.
I don't know why he does this.
No one does. I don't think he knows why he does this. A slender young male soldier actually walks up and grabs the plate of food that you had, kind of shrugs his shoulders, and begins to eat off of your plate.
I
Realize this?
Yeah, he does it like almost as soon as you walk away.
I turn around and I push him out. He's like, "Don't touch my food."
I thought you were done with it. That is
Never. Don't touch my food.
Please, I apologize. Is there anything I could do to correct this wrong that I have made? And he looks like confused, but he's like trying to be nice.
I need more food in my plate.
Okay. He like reaches over and grabs one more piece of food and puts it on your plate.
More food. As much food as possible.
Sir
Oh my god.
Desmond, is it? Desmond, is that's your name? Yes. I believe we need to leave some food for the other guests, don't we?
With enough food. I need as much food on my plate as possible.
It is quite full, sir.
And it will get eaten.
So eat it.
I will. In my own time.
Sit down.
I don't tell you how to eat food. You don't tell me how to eat.
I'm not telling you how to eat. I'm telling you, well, to eat.
I will. Just leave, or I'll blow up this whole entire fucking camp.
That is a very inappropriate threat to make towards a group of people who are so grateful to have you here.
Care? You
I feel
don't
like I
fuck
should
with my
intervene.
food.
Actually, am I seeing this?
Yes. Talon,
I'm
you
gonna
are
get
as
up
well.
and I'm gonna get up and go ask the soldier, like, dude, for all that we love, just let it go. Go enjoy the feast.
I'm not sure what there is to let go, but
I'm just telling you to walk away.
yes. He's not gonna do anything stupid, is he? He was just talking about blowing up this camp.
He's just infatuated with fire. As long as he don't touch his plate, I think we'll all be fine.
Actually, you know what? I think I have something that might cheer him up. Hey, and then he kind of steps around you. Hey, Desmond.
Yes.
You see that large pile of wood over there? And he points, and there is a massive pile of, like, wood and timber that has been set. It's obviously intended for a bonfire.
Okay.
You care to do the honors and light it for us?
Sure. I'm gonna throw.
Oh god.
Oh god.
How much radius is around it that's cleared?
Oh, it's like a 20-foot radius, or no, not radius. Hunter, what's the word for a line straight through the center of a circle?
Diameter?
Yeah, it's like a 20-foot diameter pile of wood.
So if I throw a fireball at it, it's not gonna hurt anybody, right?
No, it would still hurt people, yes. Fireball has a 20-foot radius.
Which is half of that, but
Fireball is a 40-foot ball of fire.
That's what I'm asking.
And plus, aren't you out of spell slots?
No. I had one more. I'm going to.
Theoretically, you could throw it in such a way that it would explode over the top of the fire pit and wouldn't hurt anybody.
Yeah, let's go that way.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage, I guess. Remember, we're not doubling it anymore.
Where's my fireball? That's my fireball.
So you look at him and you're like, yes, do the honors. I think I'll do that. And you like rub your hands together in your psycho little short man eyes, one slightly squinted. You put one hand out to the side, flames engulf it. Put the other hand out to the other side, flames engulf it. Smack your hands together, and then as you do that, hey, what's up, Goddess Blonde? Thanks for being here. Throw the fireball, releasing it. It explodes over the top of the pyre, encasing it in flames. And as the fireball subsides, the pyre is almost halfway burnt already. It is now raging fire. It's the fastest fire start that anybody here's ever seen outside of battle, and they're all staring at it because nobody had any kind of warning as to that this was going to happen.
well, nobody got hurt. That's all that matters to me.
The soldier looks at you and he says, I figured that'd be right up your alley. Now, are you going to eat that?
Yeah.
I thought we were becoming friends, Desmond.
Oh, he's just grumpy. He hasn't had a good day.
He has a headache.
Why are you grumpy?
Some asshole threw something and knocked my ass out with it.
That is quite inappropriate. Talon, as you observe this from about 15 feet away, something on this soldier's belt catches your eye, and you just can't seem to let go of it, but you can't tell what it is yet.
I just walk up to him and grab it.
Are you gonna roll sleight of hand or stealth or?
Sleight of hand, not stealth. Because I'm not hiding it from him. 24.
You deftly walk up and undo the belt around his pants, pulling it off and staring at the belt buckle. He looks over at you and says, "Why, my word, whatever are you doing?"
I look at him kind of confused since this was almost an involuntary action. Like, I was attracted to the belt buckle?
Can I have that back?
Sure.
Thank you. And he kind of like reaches out for it, taking it from you, but his head is like shying away from you. He puts it back on.
Oh,
His pants are
what
like
was that,
sagging
Callan?
down just below his ass right now. I mean, he's got undergarments on, but
You got daftly. Okay, that was definitely interesting.
one of your friends has threatened to blow me up, along with my entire camp. The other's stolen my belt. What are you going to do to me, Luna?
I didn't remember introducing myself, but hey,
They know who
I ain't
you
doing
are
any-
at this point.
no, I'm not doing anything. My job is to keep, well, the fire throwing one under control. I don't know what the hell is going on with the bird over here. That's first I've seen of that.
I do not envy you that task. Desmond, what are
It's
you
fun.
doing?
Is he still trying to take my food?
Trying to take it? Not really. He's still standing next to it. You all are. You're kind of gaggled together.
I'm gonna act fucking very defensively until he leaves my food.
He kind of like takes a step away from it, but doesn't appear to be going anywhere because he's having a conversation with Luna.
I'm gonna sit here and guard it until he leaves my food alone.
Okay. Luna, what were you saying?
You were talking about how they task, and I'm just sighing. I'm like, you have no idea.
Desmond, I have a question.
Yep,
Why are you so defensive over food?
Yeah, what
my
the hell?
food. Nobody else's food. Mine.
Well, I mean, yeah, no one's trying to take it now, but is there a reason? Just curious.
I like food.
Everybody likes food. At least I hope they do. Anyway.
Well, just wondering. Do you want to go find a tent to rest in? Or is your head
I
feeling
will if
better?
nobody touches my food. If somebody touches
Don't
my
go
food, I
touch
might
it. Just go.
something on fire.
Do you want me to put it in my bag of holding?
No. My food.
You realize if you leave it here after you leave, the staff will clean it up even if no one else touches it.
My food. Nobody touches my food.
Then you better stay.
I feel like I'm arguing with a 5-year-old.
Desmond, why don't you stick around for just a bit longer and guard your food? I hear there's a bout.
The belt.
He means that it's a match between me and Blackthorn.
I said fuck the bout.
Oh, I think he said, what bout?
The
what I
Blackthorn has not lost a fight in, well, ever.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lose, but it's still gonna be worth a try. I'm kind of excited for it.
He mentioned something to me, just so you know, I'm his right-hand man. He mentioned something to me about there being an interesting reward for anybody who could beat him.
We shall see.
Fun.
Like I said, on one-on-one, like I said, I'm a doctor, but we'll see how this goes.
I've heard tell differently from Alakar.
Well, I do fight. Like I said, a doctor's job is to heal, or, stop dangers from people from hurting others. Makes my job easier. And what are you snickering at?
You keep calling yourself a doctor, and I've only ever seen you fight.
I have lived 100 fucking years. I have done a lot. Go fuck off.
Okay, doctor.
I swear to Christ. I swear to the gods.
It's
Go
fine.
find something shiny.
It's fine. I'm a
gonna-
doctor.
So I'm gonna go
I'm the
find
doctor.
a
Run.
secluded corner where no one can see me and, change back to my white feathers.
Speaking of that, why are you black?
Hmm?
I was gonna say something about this last stream, but the fight.
What do you mean? I've always been black. My feathers have been the same since we met.
No, you have changed colors twice now. First time I met you back outside of Azarath, you were black like this. Later on, after the orcs, and then on the ship, you turned white, and now you're black again.
Luna, you're the only one who has even mentioned my feathers, so maybe the
Well,
problem's
fire's
not
like
with
fire
me.
throwing jackass
Luna,
and
you're
doesn't
fucking
care.
crazy. He's always been black. I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't care about anything that's not fire, so shut up. No one asked what you thought.
Hey, you're the only one who's crazy here.
The soldier's
Right.
like standing by, kind of twiddling his thumbs, looking back and forth, like, I've only ever seen him black.
Yeah, he changed while he was on the boat, boys. Fucking. I'm gonna find the secret of this, I swear to God, before I'm done.
You have fun with that now. The
Yeah.
Blackthorn should be back soon. After the feast, the bout should take place immediately.
Oh, which means I'm not gonna eat heavy, because nothing like throwing up after a fight. That's never fun.
I hear it's the best.
I prefer to keep the food down. But I'm still gonna enjoy myself to a mild degree.
Do have a drink.
I think I'm gonna need more than one at this rate.
Talon, you take this opportunity to slip past them. Go ahead and make a stealth check for me.
Okay. My favorite thing in the world.
Oh
31.
God.
Your black feathers allow you to blend into the night in such a way as you are nothing but an invisible shadow as you move through the crowd, eventually finding an area behind a tent where you have a bit of privacy.
Well, I say the command word and change my feathers back to the white and orange.
You unsheath your rapier, holding it in your hand, speaking the command word, which is what, by the way?
I don't think that's been established.
You were supposed to pick it, not me.
I didn't even think about it. No.
Come up with it
Apple.
later. Stop.
Apple.
Just apple. The command word is apple.
Make
We
it
can
count.
talk about it later.
I'm just gonna just okay.
Holding the rapier in your hand, you speak the command word, and the surface of your feathers begins to swirl and shimmer, becoming almost liquid-like as it travels up your body onto your chest, onto your arm, swirling as it goes into your blade, staining your blade completely pitch black metal, again black as well as the crossguard and handle. Your feathers are now white.
Okay. So I come out and I immediately try to find the one guard who was speaking with the soldier that's speaking with Desmond and Luna and I.
They're all three still standing there. Desmond is like got a minor growl going on in the back of his throat.
By the way, can I try to booby trap my food?
I go
You
walk up
can?
next to them and start eating more food because I haven't been eating that long.
Okay, Desmond, do tell exactly what is your
I want
plan
to
here.
booby trap it so whenever somebody takes something off, it explodes in the face and they just get covered in the food.
Like,
They try to move the plate.
you want to use magic to do that?
If I can.
What? Do you have a second level spell slot available?
I do.
Okay. Through some creative sorcery nonsense and channeling your feelings, because that's what sorcerers do, your pure anger allows you to cast a spell on this food. You're not sure exactly what's going to happen, but if somebody other than you touches it, they're going to have a bad day. Go ahead and mark off one second level spell slot.
Done.
The soldier and Luna, as Talon approaches back towards the table, he walks by and he's white again.
Now you think I'm crazy?
That's very odd. You were just black,
Odd.
weren't you?
No, he's always
Feathers
been
are the
white.
same.
Why do you think I want to learn the end of this guy?
The soldier looks over at you. He looks back at Talon. He looks at you, Luna. He looks back at Talon. And he looks back at you and he's like, are they always like this?
Yup.
Yeah. Well, should you have any questions and need anything, I'll be just 3 seats or so down.
I'm just gonna get
Do
some then.
take care.
Thank you. And you, Growly McGrowl's face. Eat your food or go to bed.
I go to bed.
Where?
I find a fucking tent and pass the fuck out and no fucks given.
Okay, you just waddle into the command tent and lay down on the right side of the door. Thank you, Goddess Blonde. Appreciate you being here. And you promptly go to sleep with your throbbing head. Now,
Okay.
at this
So,
point,
I noticed that Desmond's nowhere to be seen, and I don't want to waste food, so I try to start eating off his food pile.
Well, that was faster
And I
than
just
I
got a
expected
fucking-
it to be.
And I just have a fucking. I found a. I'm just gonna go with. I just got a plate full of food. I'm just munching on.
Okay. Talon, the second you attempt to move something off of the plate explodes, splattering food all over your white feathers and lets out a ridiculously loud concussive blast. It doesn't cause any physical damage to you, but everybody in a 20-foot circle covers their ears and shies away from the noise. This actually wakes you up, Desmond, as you hear it go off.
Run out there and ask who the fuck touched my food. Like, who the fuck touched my food?
Standing before you,
you
standing before you, you see people shying away, looking around confused, and Talon covered in a plate of grease and vegetables.
Talon, what the fuck did you do?
I was trying to stop a rat from hopping on your food plate, but was too late. What did you do to it?
I booby trapped it so nobody else
Roll
can touch
deception.
it. You guys...
You know, at that rate, you probably could have just rolled with it. He wouldn't have known any better.
22.
Insight?
Nah.
Okay.
Okay, fuck. Now I had something in my head, now lost it.
Damn concussion's kicking your ass.
Well, because he kind of interrupted me when I was talking.
A rat touched your food?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
a rat.
camp.
No, I can't remember what I was saying at all now. Fuck.
I'm sorry.
It happens.
Just roll with it. Just go. You got
Oh
this.
yeah. Now we wasted all that fucking food. Now I'm gonna have to get another plate of food.
No, you could go sleep.
No, I need something to eat when I wake up.
It'll be breakfast.
You'll wake
I
up.
need more food.
No, you don't. Go to sleep. You
I-
ate like a portion of it and went to bed. You know, I'm
sneak
glad that
away and
rat
start grabbing
touched
more
it.
food on another different plate.
God, Jesus fucking Christ.
And I
I
hid it by the
look
fire.
for somewhere to clean up.
You know, why don't we have Jackass class prestidigitation on you? It's
Oh,
his
he touched
plate.
my food.
No,
I-
a rat touched your food.
No, he touched it. He's covering it. He touched it.
Oh, fucking.
I'm gonna go clean up.
One of the other, actually, no. You look around for a place to clean up, and you're in a war camp. There's no running water or anything like that, but you, step off to the side and kind of dust yourself off as best you can. There's still grease and oil in your feathers from the meat.
I just stand there all sad.
At
Very
this-
sad bird.
At this point, the Blackthorn approaches the table and everybody stands up. Desmond, what are you doing? You are now
So,
standing there with a large plate of food piled high in your hands.
I go hide it by the fire.
Oh, God.
Hide it by the fire.
That's why I'm just going, oh,
Like
God.
on the backside where nobody's at, like away from most prying eyes, next to the giant
It's-
fire.
It's in the center of the festival. These tables are
I know,
set up
right?
in a circle
I
around the
I
fire.
gotta hide it by the fire.
Okay. You set it next to the fire.
Then I go back to bed.
The Blackthorn's standing there watching you do this, and he just kind of shakes his head. His armor's been polished. He looks very handsome, very masculine, a muscular, strong jaw, facial hair, very well groomed, mustache, and mutton chops. A 6'3", just absolute specimen of a man. He stands there at the head of the table, and he sits down, begins to eat. And as soon as he takes his first bite, everybody else sits down.
And I'm just still eating. Like, none of this just happened.
Alan's gonna go look for some water to help wash off his feathers.
There's a trough where they keep the horses.
It's better than nothing, I suppose.
Well, I start cleaning my feathers in the trough.
You know, do I see this?
Probably not.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Well, I mean, maybe if you're watching for it. It's not. There's
All right,
nothing breaking line
I
of
would watch.
sight, but he's quite a ways away.
All right, I'm gonna take a gander around just because like it dawned on an idea for Talon.
Okay. What
All right,
is?
so I'm assuming I'm looking for him. I'm gonna go like, why don't you just go find a servant to get you a bucket of clean water? There's gonna be people running around the camp that do that.
Just continue cleaning my feathers. It was a very sad part.
Actually, I'm gonna find us. That's what I'll do.
You grab
There's gotta be
somebody who's running around restocking the food on the table, and he says, "Is there anything I can help you with, ma'am?"
Yes, my friend cleaning himself from the trough. Can you actually go get him a bucket of clean water? It doesn't need to be warm or anything. It just something better than what he's using.
Well, I just would have grabbed water out of the trough. It's the only water source around here, other than... you know
river.
what? I'll be back. It's gonna take a few minutes.
Yeah. If that's gonna take a while, I thought there was something relatively closer by. I apologize for taking up your time.
Well, we haven't drilled a well or anything. We've dug a canal, but the water's just as dirty as what's in the trough.
Yeah, there's just nothing.
It's muddy.
Ugh.
I mean, it's muddy water.
I got a question. Is there any
Talon-
sickness flowing around the camp? I
See,
didn't see any in the
Talon
camp,
has
but-
a bright idea while going cleaning himself, and he goes and tries to sneak and steal the decanter of endless water from Desmond.
Well, Desmond is currently sleeping, or attempting to sleep, inside the command tent. So, Luna, what were you saying?
I was asking if there's any sicknesses that have been floating around the camp. Like I said, I only seen the physically wounded, nothing about the sick.
The Red Hand seems to be able to control any pestilence that may occur.
At least they got a handle on that. Okay, good.
The magical aura, the way it's been explained to me, pushes back disease and plague and things of the sort.
Oh, at least they got the basics down. Like I said, I didn't look for it when I was treating the wounded earlier.
No reason to. There was a battle going on.
Right. But still, it's after the battle, you gotta worry about sick, and then the sick become infected, and then it's a whole level of messy. Anyways, thank you for your time.
I'm not a doctor, but you have a very nice night, and should you need anything else, please.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm ordering food
yeah.
via the magic power of Madison.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say DoorDash.
No. Madison
Actually,
is my DoorDash.
Fuck, where is my phone? It's in my lap. Fuck.
Lord in heaven, Storm.
Shut up. Don't you judge me.
It's too late. Okay, Talon. You saw where Desmond went, so you strut your stuff. Go ahead and roll a stealth check for me.
I'm gonna order Fat Arnold's.
23.
Very good. You enter the command tent. Before you, you don't see anybody in there, but there is a map table with small miniatures laid about, various notes, maps stuck to the walls, and Desmond, directly at your feet to the right, snoozing. Desmond, are you asleep yet?
How long have I been in the tent?
10 minutes maybe.
Not quite yet. Like, almost there, though.
Okay. You don't notice him, Desmond, but you see Desmond laying there, shuffling about, trying to get comfortable.
I try not to be seen and swipe the decanter of endless water.
Desmond, where is the decanter on you?
I'm hugging it.
Why?
Good luck, Talon?
Well, you gotta remember, he gets double proficiency in.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a sleight of hand check.
21.
Unfortunately, I set the DC at 24 because... Desmond, you feel a slight tug on the decanter, and you look over and Talon's standing above you.
Yes?
You need anything to go to bed? I have stuff in my bag of holding I can help you with.
I'm good. I was just sitting here trying to get cozy, and you started tugging on me. What's up?
Well, just checking on you. You seem to have a headache.
You already know the reason why I have a fucking headache.
Yes, you got hit in the head.
I use produce flames and I create a small flames. Like, if you don't fucking leave me alone just to sleep, I will catch you on fire.
Okay, well, I exit the tent and I wait until he goes to sleep before I try to steal it again. Just
You're
watching the
mostly
festival.
clean now. Dirty as the water was, it did wash the grease out of your feathers, so your feathers are white and pristine again. However, they're wet, of course.
Okay. Yeah, I still gonna steal it because he annoyed me.
Okay.
I'm watching the festival while I wait for Desmond to fall asleep.
As the Blackthorn finishes his meal, he stands up and he points at you, Luna. And then he points to a group of men, and they clear all the tables around the fire. Or not all of them. They clear all the tables off to one side of the fire, and then they go into a tent and come back out with shields, and they form a shield circle, leaving it open at one side.
Oh, this will be fun. Alrighty. I gotta pull up the. Alrighty. Alright, I proceed to the circle. This will be obviously stretching out a little bit. Oh, don't. Oh, my key points are full. Alright, I should be alright.
Yeah, you didn't fight, so. As you enter the circle, he's following closely behind you, almost so close that you can feel his hot breath on the back of your neck. The shield wall closes as the men fall back in. And they start to chant. 2 men enter, 1 man leaves. Blood for the blood god.
Ooh.
He
This
smiles
is a
at
spar, right?
he smiles at you and he walks back to the other side of the circle.
This is like some Thunderdome shit right now.
How loud is this?
Very.
So is it interrupting me from falling asleep?
Yeah, so as the chant continues to go. Oh, Musical Fox, thank you so much for the 2 months. I really appreciate you. You're the best. And also, thanks for the Poggers emotes. For sure, for sure. Alright, so the men holding the shields. Nice emotes. That's actually really cool. Okay, so the men holding the shields run through the chant 2 or 3 times, and then the rest of the camp slowly begins to pick it up.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Drunk Rat, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you, buddy. So, yes, Desmond, it's very loud and it's keeping you awake. If you want to go out and see what's going on, you probably
Yes.
would. Okay, so
I walk out there, angry. I walk into the camp and yell, "Everybody shut up or it's gonna be a bad time."
Drunky, thank you so much for the subscription. Appreciate you. Thanks for all the love, guys. Y'all are the best. I'm sorry, I keep getting distracted. What'd you say, Desmond?
So I walk out there and in the mid, like towards where it's like the loudest. I'm like, if you all don't shut up, it's gonna be everyone here's gonna have a really bad time.
Nobody here's listening to you. They're all watching what's about to happen.
Kylo, when you do this, where's your decanter of endless water?
In my hands.
Okay.
Do you want to try to swipe it from him again?
Sure.
Go ahead and roll sleight of hand. This time it's going to be a lot easier.
Oh, you don't want to succeed. Yay.
God damn it. I have a 14.
Again, Desmond, this bird is following you around and he keeps trying to grab the decanter out of your hands. You've noticed what he's after at this point.
Why do you want my water?
Because I need to clean up and the water over there is dirty.
I quickly cast prestidigitation on him.
You're now
Happy
clean.
you clean.
Thank you. Okay, you did clean me with prestidigitation, right?
Yes.
Okay.
No other ill effects? You didn't make him smell like shit or something?
No, I'm upset these guys are interrupting my sleep. I'm more concerned about that.
The chant is continuing. Go ahead
I
and
walk
roll
to the edge of the
initiative.
camp, and then I open. Oh, what?
I was talking to Luna. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, sorry.
Wow.
Of course.
Way to start it off. Get him out of your
And I'm
system
out of
now.
lucky.
I mean, it's just to go first. It doesn't matter that much. At least it wasn't an attack. What are you doing, Desmond?
I walk to the edge of the camp, then I open the decanter of endless water and geyser and douse in the camp because they're upsetting me.
Well, they stop chanting. Everybody turns to look at you, and right as the Blackthorn squares off, when Luna squares off with each other, they both stop and look over, and James looks over at you. He says, "What the hell is going on?
You're loud, I'm trying to sleep.
Can't you see that I'm in the middle of something here?
You were loud, nobody was listening.
I wasn't loud. Go to bed.
I think we're guilty by association.
Shut up, you."
Oh, by the way, I pulled out my mask.
Okay,
It's
which
my
one?
laughing visage mask.
Okay. You crouch down and covering your face, slipping the mask on, and when you stand back up, you've got this laughing visage mask on your face. It's got one face that is laughing and one face that looks very upset and horrified, both in the classical, like, white clown-looking mask. And when the Blackthorn turns back to look at you and he says, "Oh, getting serious, are we?"
Tradition.
Tradition it is. Are you sure you're ready for this? This isn't a normal sparring match.
I was about ready to ask about that. I'm like, this is a spar to defeat your opponent, not to, end us.
Oh, I don't plan on killing you.
Woo.
Alright, as long as I'm not dying in this fight, I don't really care. Then I'll...
Not very confident, are you?
No, your skills are well perceived.
And then,
I'm just
as
leery.
you keep talking, the shields smack together and the circle starts to enclose, pushing it into about a 10-foot wide radius. At the same moment, he lunges forward and throws a flying knee at your face.
Oh, he's a martial artist. Alright. I'm going...
And he rolled a nat 20.
Ouch.
As he approaches you, go ahead and take 26 damage for me.
Jesus.
He comes at you, flying towards your face, cracking you in the jaw. You stumble back, getting your bearings. He lets out one more kick to your head. He rolled a natural 18.
Jesus, I ain't gonna roll worth a shit.
As he comes down from the flying knee and you stumble back, he lands, planting both feet. He lets a spinning back kick go, catching you across your forehead. Go ahead and take 9 more damage.
Jesus Christ, that one attack took over half my health.
It's 2 attacks.
And a critical.
And a crit. It is now your turn.
Oh, fuck. Alright. I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna use my 3-hit combo, so... Hands of Fury there.
Okay.
So, if memory serves me right, I gotta roll a hit for all 3 of them?
Yep.
Miss?
Well, use your action so your modifier gets added automatically.
Oh, okay.
But
Fisticuffs.
yeah, that's a miss. Depending on what's your modifier?
+9.
Oh. Barely misses. Hit.
Wow, what is with these fucking... Did that not... Apparently that didn't go.
That hits.
No, it only threw one. I threw down another one.
Oh, I only see 2 attacks so far.
Well, I don't know what the fuck happened there.
And hits.
Alright, now damage.
You shake your head, getting your bearings back, and you actually Falling into a low, crouching fighter stance, move forward. You hit him with one strike across the jaw and one uppercut, and he stumbles backwards this time, a little bit of blood trickling from his lip, and he says, "You do have something in you, don't you? Go ahead and roll damage for both attacks."
That's
Not
that's not
damage.
damage.
Ah, that's just D20, isn't it?
Is in fact
No, it's
just
1d6. Oh, don't ignore that. I'm sorry. Plus 6. So that's 12. You know, why am I not doing this?
Yeah, I don't know why you're not using your... So I'll let you use the 6, and then that'll be your second attack. So it's 12 and 9?
Yep.
And that equals what? 21. Okay. It's now his turn.
And I'm also getting my, fucking whatever.
Hmm?
I'm trying to get my, where he's got a fucking... Sorry, I forget the name of these attacks. I haven't fought in a minute.
Go ahead. Take a minute to figure your stuff out.
Sorry, I should have did this earlier. I'm sorry.
Black dog, come here. Rocky, give me hugs. Come on. Come here, buddy. Rocky, come. Oh, buddy. Hi. Guys, look, it's a black dog.
I see Rocky on stream.
He's Rocky. Oh, you're so cute. Oh. Go on.
Okay, never mind. I used my bonus action on that. Go for it. I
Okay.
use flurry of strut blows.
He approaches you again this time, but you notice something odd. His eyes glaze over, first shiny white and then fading to black, and then a red tattoo starts to glow through his shirt.
Uh-oh.
And then his voice deepens. It starts to boom, and he says, "Appears that you can do something after all. I'm going to have to slip into my secondary approach." All the air around you begins to blacken with this black, murky darkness. You can't see what's in front of you, but you can still hear what's going on. He rushes forward, striking at you again 2 more times. And they both hit because he beat your AC almost with his natural roll. Neat. He's rolling really high. He rushes forward again. 2 solid punches to your gut. Go ahead and take 20 damage.
20 damage. Hold on, let me go back to my main. I forgot to add that 9, so that's 32.
No, you're fine. It's good how it is. You're at 46.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Talon, Desmond, you get the sense that your friend could use some help in the sly fashion.
Well, I'm sleeping, so he's on his own.
You're sleeping? You're not sleeping. You were standing out there when the match started.
But
And
actually,
I
did you ever
walked
close the
away.
decanter of endless water?
Yeah, he did. So you left?
Yeah, I went back to go to sleep.
Lord. Okay. Desmond, right before you went to go to sleep, you realized that the circle actually has your plate of food in it.
I yelled right before I leave, "Don't touch my food. You better not touch my food."
Do I notice the food?
Huh? Yes, of course. Well, you did before everything went black.
Alright, judging by the... Do I still have a general idea where it's at?
Of course, yeah. Easy. You're not an idiot.
Alright, so I'm gonna do something kind of sly. I'm gonna... While maintaining a defensive stance, I'm gonna position myself over and kick the food.
Okay.
If I can find it, of course. So, perception check?
No, you don't need to do that. However, your attack is at disadvantage. Go ahead and roll an attack roll. Wait, oh, what are you trying to do, I guess, is what I should ask.
I'm just trying to get him involved. I know full well that I'm probably not going to take this fight.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you kick the food. You run over using 10 feet of movement. He attempts an attack of opportunity on you as you pass by. Fails it. So you feel the air move behind you as he tries to throw another kick at your head as you move by, and you kick the plate of food over. Desmond, you actually see this as he steps out of the blackness that has ensued.
I open the decanter of endless water and just start dousing the whole entire area.
So now you're fighting not only in blackness, but in mud.
Yeah, but you got to remember, I'm monk. I can... Ooh, am I high enough level for that? It's technicalities. I'm not inhibited by those.
By what? Rough terrain?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's good for you then, because he is. All right. It's still your turn. I'm not gonna take your action or your bonus action for that. That was just being creative.
Yep. You fight to win, right?
That you do.
But seriously, I'm like, how the fuck am I gonna deal with that black? Fuck.
You hear him laughing in the blackness.
You know, this would be fun. All right. I'm gonna use my action, and I'm gonna use one of my healing abilities.
Go ahead, heal yourself up then.
One second.
Can I be super sneaky and try to throw a single caltrap in between Luna and the Blackthorn?
Sure.
Question: how close are they to me when I use that decanter?
About 60 feet away.
Okay.
Actually, I want to get a better
Did I
view, so can I be
recover
flying
literally-
above?
Oh,
Or I don't care. if
One
it
at a
takes
time,
longer.
please. Let's let Talon go first. Talon, what do you want to do?
So I start flying to get a better view.
You
'cause
take
this
off. You're
looks
now
fun.
flying above, and all you see is a black cloud. But you have an idea of where they were, and you can actually see Luna on the edge of it.
Okay. I try to, as I'm circling above, I try to sneakily drop a single caltrap
Just
in
one.
between them. Just a single one.
please tell me I noticed this.
Nope.
Make
Fuck.
a perception check. Luna.
I'm going there. I'm just finding it right now.
Okay, easy enough. You fly ahead above, and you drop a single
18.
caltrop onto the battlefield in between the two.
Like I said, I rolled an 18 on that.
Okay,
perception
and
check.
you did see the caltrop fall.
Sneaky little bird. All right. And like I said, I used a healing action, then I'm just gonna buff my defense, so
Okay.
he'll be at a disadvantage regardless.
Okay.
Because So yeah.
So you're okay. Fair enough. That's your turn then. As you settle back into your stance, gathering yourself, a white light glows from your hand as you press it into your chest, and your tattoo begins to glow. Also, don't forget about your tattoo of bloodletting, Luna.
Oh, that's right. I have that ability, but I want to roll it. If all possible, I want to use it on a crit. I will
Okay.
use it if I get abs.
I was
Like
gonna
I
say,
said,
if
yeah.
you die first, it's gonna be problematic.
But yeah, no, I have a dodge. I have a. What's the?
A voice in your head says, "Now you know why they call me the Blackthorn." And he rushes forward at you yet again, attempting another flying kick at your head, which hits and then misses on the second attack. So he comes forward with yet another flying knee, but you've seen this before, and you step out of the way as you hear him coming, just acting on instinct now, 100 years of battle prowess shining through. And you, but as he flies past you, he actually turns around with a spinning back fist and catches you just on the edge of your chin, dealing some minor damage to you. You take... That's funny. You take 4 points of damage.
Active. All right. Well, I'm going to roll to hit. It's again. Like I said, I can attack twice, and my third action would be that. So I've got to go down to attack or initiate attack. 24. 19.
Both hit.
And I'm gonna use on the. So I get like, was it 3 points or 3?
3
D8?
dice.
A D8's a point. I'm gonna use that on.
Yeah, you can just dump it. It's up to 3 per attack. You can even use it on both attacks. I think it has 6 charges.
It does. I'm just gonna fucking wail his ass.
So roll your normal damage and then just roll 6 extra d8.
Okay. And then D8, you said?
6 of them. All together so
3.
that they add.
Oh, okay.
If you hold the die up and then use your other mouse button, your right mouse button, you can grab multiple.
Yeah, I know. It does 2, 3, 4, 5, and 10.
Nope.
If you click it and it's holding, so click 5 and click again, it would add another die.
Oh, okay, cool. Did not know that. So I'm using all 6, ain't I? 23 plus 10 plus 12.
That's 45 damage. And oddly enough, that is just enough. You, after getting punched across the jaw, he looks at you and he smiles, and you're close enough now that you can see him.
Yeah.
You take a deep breath, find your center. Your fist begins to glow with power, and the tattoo that is on your shoulder engulfs your arm, spiraling across like a tribal-looking, almost snake-like tattoo. Your hand begins to glow. You push forward with an open palm directly into his chest, and he collapses onto his back. The blackness starts to fade. His armor is actually caved in on the chest. And everything goes silent.
Thank God for Alucard. That's all Whew. Whew, shit. You alive over there? I walk over to him.
He's knocked out.
I'm going to use one of my key points and revive him.
Okay.
He
He comes to and he says, "Holy hell! Nobody's beaten me like that in years."
It was luck, and let's just say it. That's all it was. And lots of experience, but yeah. How you feeling? I hit you with everything I had with those hits.
To be honest, not great. You broke my armor.
Be glad you had your armor. If you didn't, it probably would have killed you.
The chant goes up again. Blood for the blood god. The shield wall, the men holding the shields, start to slam their shields against one another and erupts into total chaos and an intangible noise.
Excited bunch, aren't they?
He stands up, getting to his feet, puts his hands up, and the chaos quiets down. He says, "It appears that we have a winner. I have lost for the first time in a very, very long time."
I haven't had that much fun in a fight in a minute. That was a hairy fight. I'm greatly honored by this battle.
As am I. It proves you're worthy of your mark. You just learned something interesting about the Blackthorn that most people apparently don't seem to know. He's also a hand of the king. You saw the tattoo.
Indeed.
Talon, you probably would have seen it too.
Yep.
Desmond,
And I'm gonna walk
Probably
over and
not.
pick up that kill trap secretly, so nobody's paying it. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna just kick this kill trap out of the way.
you walk over and discreetly stand on top of it, pushing it into the ground.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't need anybody to know that we weren't playing entirely fair in that fight.
Woo. Yay for muddy ground.
Now, sorry, I'm eating on stream. I'm
Oh, you're
starving.
fine.
James looks at you and he says, "You've earned what you're about to get. Wait here." And as he walks off, the circle opens and then closes again, trapping you inside, Luna. Talon, what are you doing?
I guess I'm gonna follow Blackthorn from the sky as a white bird.
Who walks into the command tent?
Gonna awkwardly fly circles around the command tent, uncomfortably close.
Uncomfortably close.
You're getting a few weird looks, but you haven't done anything yet. Nobody's all that concerned.
Oh, wait, am I still trying to sleep in the command tent?
You are.
Okay.
Do you wish to notice his entrance? He isn't trying to be particularly quiet.
No. If he's not bothering me, no.
He doesn't even give you a second glance. As he goes in, are you awake? Or
No. I'm still very upset that I keep making noise.
so you are awake?
Yes.
You see him rummage through his desk and pull out a box. You're not sure what it is, but then he immediately walks back out. He approaches the circle again and they open it to you. He takes a knee and presents the box to you, Luna, holding it above his head, almost as if a ward or something of that nature.
I, of course, accept. I'm like, I graciously accept your gift and your reward. Thank you.
You open it.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm looking first. I'm gonna just look out the outside, then I'm gonna open it.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, saving throw, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Baby, come on. I'm tweaking out on caffeine right now.
And you pass first time. That's great. As you open it, a red light comes out, and this figure swirls around your head and then disappears, and you hear a voice in your head. It says, "New master, is it?" Inside the box is 2 gauntlets with red dragons on them.
Ooh. I'm going to I'm gonna pick them up and inspect them.
Nothing appears out of the ordinary to them. You think that they may require attunement. However, the voice in your head says, "So, who are we going to kill then?"
I'm gonna say, do I have to actually talk out loud, or can you hear my thing to myself?
He can hear your thoughts.
I'm like, we're not killing anybody yet.
Well, then why the hell am I here?
Patience. It'll come.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Perfect nat 20.
A loud, obnoxious ringing takes place in your ears, and you have to cringe away from it, but you manage to wrestle control back. It says, "Patience is not..." Oh my. "Patience is not my strong suit."
So I've noticed.
And
You'll
then,
get your turn.
at this
We'll probably
point,
have to deal with a fucking asshole high mage tomorrow morning.
the Blackthorn stands up and he says, "Be careful with those. They have a mind of their own."
In the first 30 seconds I've had it, he wanted me to kill 2 people already. It's ridiculous.
You touched it.
Ah,
Do you know what
fuck
these
first.
are? These gauntlets
Well,
belong to a demon lord. One of the lords of the 9 planes.
Yeah, that's great. Well, I opened
A small
it, and
echo of his soul resides inside them. They are very powerful, yet very dangerous to wield.
Isn't anything of extreme strength. I obviously put them back and closed the box.
The voice goes away and stops berating you.
That's gonna take some getting used to. I'm going to store said box in my bag for now.
Okay, you do. Talon, what are you doing?
I was so far while watching all this flying awkward circles around the command tent.
Fair enough.
Anyways, don't we have a feast to get back to?
That we do. Please, music, music! The shield wall disperses. The chatter resumes.
Soggy as fuck.
People begin to talk again. And eat and make merry, as they were before.
Now, after that battle, I'm starved, so I'm just gonna gorge myself for a little bit.
Desmond?
Fun eating all that soggy food.
Yeah, well, servants actually come out and start to replace it.
Talent-wise, and goes look for someone, ask where he can find a private tent.
I'm
Randomly.
chewing, hold on. You approach the head of the. Wait, who do you are just anyone, or do you want to actually ask somebody who's important?
Someone who's important, but don't care who's important.
As the Blackthorn approaches the table, I'm just gonna start calling him James. The Blackthorn sounds so much cooler, though. It's kind of the point. Anyway,
I feel like my Luna's legend has grown.
it has. You just beat the single most dangerous man in all of Alikar, or in all of
Except for the king
Azarath.
himself. Short of the king himself.
He's not really a man.
Well, the most dangerous being that I know of as of right now.
You actually approach the Blackthorn, and as he's making his way back to the head of the table, Talon.
Yeah, sure. Is there a place I can rest? I've got some stuff I want to look over that I took from High Mage.
I bet you do. Yes, I've had a tent designated, one for each of you. Although I noticed that your friend decided to sleep in my tent.
Just
You care to deal with that, or?
Well, I mean, Luna's probably the best bet. She has the most patience.
Well, I mean, he's fine there. If nothing, I owe your friend some respect. He did just defeat me, which is odd. And he, like, you look at him and he looks baffled and almost confused by the fact that he lost.
barely.
It looked like a fun fight.
Yes, fun. Fun is a good word. Anyway, he calls somebody over. One of his soldiers, and they walk up to him. Please take Talon here to his tent. And he leads you off into one of the more quiet areas as you move away from the festival. Still in James's or the Blackthorn section of camp, but away from the merrymaking and party.
Okay.
And I just go into a tent.
Hunter, your mic got really far away, buddy.
What'd you
Go
say?
into a tent.
Okay.
And my foot fell asleep. Ow.
You make your way inside the tent. As you... Go ahead.
Are you describing the tent or?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can go first.
You make your way inside the tent. As you enter, it's a fairly modest-sized tent, but it does have a wood-framed bed with a feather mattress and a nice pillow. A nice wooden end table. Something that wouldn't be had by a standard infantryman. This is an officer's quarters.
I sit comfortably on the bed, and I look over the small booklet I swiped from the Cyborg mage, and start looking over the spells.
While you do that, Desmond takes a nap. Luna, what are you doing?
I'm gonna find one of the servants and grab a big bottle of booze. I'm gonna go over to James.
Okay.
Let me
You
know
grab
when
a servant.
I
ask-
ask the servant what his favorite alcohol is. He should know this.
Who, the Blackthorn?
Yeah.
There's a particular whiskey that he rather enjoys. We have some of it on hand.
Bring me a bottle if you have enough.
Of course. He runs off, brings it back to you, and it's in a decorative glass bottle. It's been hand blown and corked with a real cork.
Nice.
It
Alright.
looks expensive.
Exactly. And I'm assuming he came back with glasses.
Yeah, of course.
You know what? Okay, I'm gonna thank you. I'm gonna go over to James.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hey, James.
Yes?
We have a tradition in my temple where we trained after a fight to have a drink. I heard this is your favorite.
Where on earth did you get that?
One of the servants told me.
Do you know where that's from?
Nope, but it looks good.
It's from the Floating Isles. It's Dragonborn made.
You like that blood meat I had earlier? That was some wicked stuff.
All of their liquor is on the strong side. This is meant to taste like a fire breath.
Sounds fun.
As you drink it, or I'm sorry, as you pour the glasses, as you pour it out, he says, yes, meant to be served warm. Here, give me that. He takes the bottle from you, and he pours two very small, or the glasses aren't small, but he fills them up not very much, like maybe an inch or two of liquid. And the liquid is amber with red flakes in it, floating around. He says, to you then, and he holds it up to you as for a cheer.
I take the other one and I cheered, and I the same thing.
As you clack the glasses together, he downs all of it in one go.
I follow suit.
As you do, first you taste honey. Very sweet, wonderful, then cinnamon. And then your throat and your stomach begin to burn. Make a constitution saving throw for me.
Ah! Hold on. I accidentally hit the wrong button. Wait, should I be not proficient in that? It doesn't matter.
You pass.
19.
So you don't vomit. However, you are in some serious pain in your stomach. Like, okay, I shouldn't say serious. It's not debilitating, but this burns far more than normal alcohol.
Okay, like I said,
And then
I'm just gonna steel myself for it.
The burning subsides, and the aftertaste is again honey and roses.
Whew. That's some good shit.
Fire, am I right?
Right? Oh.
He pours out another glass, more this time, and he sips on it. He sits down across. He motions to the chair next to him. Please have a seat.
Of course.
Do you realize how long it's been since I've been beaten in combat?
Judging by your reaction, it's probably been a long time.
Not since I was a boy. The only one who was able to beat me are my brother and occasionally my father.
Say, the temple I grew up into, I was one of the best hand-to-hand experts we had, or one of the hand-to-hand martial artists we had.
I dare say, should we fight with weapons, I think I would have stood a better chance.
Yes, hand-to-hand combat is my area.
Fair enough.
Without a doubt, your skill was nothing short of miraculous.
I do not consider myself an expert in unarmed combat. I use a greatsword.
And if you would have had a greatsword, I would have bet I would not have won that fight.
Nobody wishes for you to die here, of course.
Exactly.
You earned
And like I
that,
said,
though. And he points. He points at the box at your bag where you stored the box. He says, "Do be careful with that. I mean it. There's a reason I don't use them very often."
Right. The desire is real.
They find their place on a battlefield and not far from it. If you get if you catch my meaning.
Right. I'm gonna have to have an artificer look at this thing. Maybe we can put restraints down on that.
I'm not sure. They are a gift and
Yeah,
a
I know.
curse, is what it was told to me.
Right.
They came directly
Well,
from Asmodeus himself.
The Demon King. Oh god.
Demon? God, no, he's a devil.
That's right. Hell, Infernos area. Fuck if I want to go down there.
Asmodeus rules from the ninth layer of hell.
Hell, don't wish to go. But yeah,
Well, you might find yourself there sooner than you think if you misuse those. So, as I said, please be careful.
like I said, they feel like a last resort type of weapon.
I've used them on multiple occasions. Should you sate the appetite of the item, you will not have any problems.
So, go on a rampage in a battlefield. Sounds like a fun time. But yes, I will take great care of these gauntlets. And I'm still sipping on this drink.
I must retire for the night. I am exhausted and, to be honest with you, very sore. So, please do stay as long as you like. Your tent will be ready as soon as you ask for somebody to take you there.
Alright. And I thank him and offer him a fair night.
One last
finish the
drink.
rest of my drink. Yeah, pretty much.
He holds up his glass to you yet again.
Same.
Clash together, drink. And again, you're greeted with the almost sickeningly sweet taste of honey and roses, and then cinnamon, and then fire. Borderline painful in your stomach and your esophagus, and then sweetness again at the end. And this aftertaste lasts for almost a minute. Like, the fire is brief, maybe 3 to 4 seconds. The aftertaste is very, very long.
Whew. So this is some good stuff.
The name of it translates roughly to the dragon's breath.
It's very apt on its name. Like
It's
I said,
been
but
my
again,
favorite ever since I visited. Now, I bid good night to you and to your friends.
Yes, of course. And have you seen Desmond?
Yeah, he's in my tent, actually.
Which, like, your personal tent or the command tent?
The-
Or are they two in the same?
The command tent. And he points to the large tent. He says, "Just inside the door on the right." He can stay there. I don't
One of those
mind.
things of waking him up would cause unprecedented amounts of fire.
Well, then leave him be, please.
We'll let him sleep off his headache. What a fucking day. He deserved that.
I'm not sure you would have won without him, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah. I don't think he did that on purpose. I think he was just pissed off that we were making noise.
Oh, I know he was. He was yelling about it the entire time. Now, if you guys don't have anything else for me, I'm actually going to go ahead and move into the feedback section of this. What did you all think? Any tips, any suggestions? What did you like? What did you not like? Desmond, sorry you got left out, but you decided to take a fucking nap again.
Thank God for your Alucard's ability, because I would have lost that fight. I know I would have.
Yeah, it was a rough one. What do you think?
That was fun. And the fire whiskey's kind of cool, too.
You're still in possession of that bottle, by the way.
I'll give it back to a servant.
That's so
Because
boring.
it's his favorite. And I'm an elf. I'm more of a wine type of person.
Fair enough.
But I'll drink anything.
Talon, what'd you think?
It's good.
I know that you didn't get a whole lot of spotlight time and Desmond got less, but
Yeah, that's alright.
You continued like the last sessions. It was good.
alright, well, Desmond, are you even awake?
Yes. I just keep forgetting to unmute my mic.
Oh. Did you
I
have
was eating
anything?
half the stream, so I kept muting my mic.
To be honest, that's why I'm ending the stream a little bit early. I'm hungry and I want to eat. Is that horrible of me? Possibly. So, did you have anything to add, Desmond?
No.
Okay. Anybody in the chat, what did you guys think? Did you have a good time? Musical Fox, Drunk Rat, if you're still out there, appreciate y'all being here. Thank you so much for the subs and the resub. Y'all are the best. Feel the love more and more every day. Thank you so much. Being able to do this and entertain some people is something I never really thought I'd get to do, to be honest.
Alright. You actually had up to 1.9 viewers in here.
I've got 6 viewers right now.
You had 9 earlier.
Oh, really? I didn't even see. But yeah, if nobody's got anything for me, I'm just gonna drop into my spiel. Actually,
Really?
quick announcement. D&D next week is going to be moved to 8:30. Hopefully, if I can get home in time. I close at work next week, so start a bit late, but we'll still be here. We'll still be streaming Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Overwatch, D&D on Sunday. If you missed any of the previous D&D episodes, you can find them on YouTube at Food for Fat. I upload them every Wednesday, or at least I try to. I think I actually missed one. I got to go back and do it. So, thanks so much to everybody for coming out. Appreciate you all. Now, let's find somebody to raid. This is Goddess Blonde. She's a great person. Go check her out and please drop a follow for her.
We go